everyone, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. So, based on the title of the video, you must know now what the diet program was that I wanted to talk to you about that I've been on. And first off, I really wouldn't consider NOOM like a diet program, like I just said. Well, because, yeah, it is to lose weight, of course, but it's really a lot deeper than that. They base their whole thing, the whole premise is on psychology, and it's so interesting. Now, if you like to learn, and I do, right away, NOOM is going to be something you're interested in, because they teach you every day, all along the way, about why we eat, what we eat, and when we eat, and you know, all these things that go behind it that you and I really don't even think about. I mean, I know I didn't. And well, when I started this, you know, I kept seeing ads, probably like you did, all over social media and stuff. I had been looking through my medical records from, I don't know, a couple of years ago, and I was trying to see where it was that I started to gain weight. And it was about a year or so after Paul died, but at that time, that's when I moved in here with my son, and also when I went on a medication that has a side effect of gaining weight. I'm not going to blame it all on the medication, of course. I guess the background is before I moved here, I was staying with another son and his family. Get along great with my daughter-in-law, and they have 2 little kids and a dog, and yeah, it was, you know, good for the time. But that son in particular, he's the one that owns gyms and stuff. He's, you know, very much a nutritional, healthy kind of guy. And so I think while I was living there that I was A, more active, and B, I didn't snack and stuff very much because they didn't. And I feel like if you're around people, you know, that maybe snack more, or dinners aren't as healthy or something, then that, you know, you just fall in line too. But yeah, so when I came here, I sat a lot more, let's just put it that way. Yeah, and I did snack a lot more, especially at night. And so I'm like, well, geez, you know, I mean, I know I'm not as active as I used to be, and that part 2 is because of my back and stuff like that. But I can do more than I have been doing, or was doing, because I've been doing NOOM now for, just over 2 months. And I gotta say, you guys, I really do love it. Yes, you log your food, but I personally like that. I mean, I don't know if other people will like it or not, but it is fascinating to me to see not only how much I was eating that in a lot of ways I wasn't really even aware of, and how many calories are in what I was eating. And even now when I'm eating healthier, but I think people really grossly underestimate the calories and calories burned while you're doing exercise. I think we feel like if we're hot and sweaty, we must just, you know, burned off 1,000 calories. but a lot of times it's not true. Um, but the thing with NOOM is you can add all these different activities to your exercise category every day. So let's say you went for a 20-minute walk. You can put that in there. Or you cleaned your house for 45 minutes. You can put that in there. You know, along with hiking and biking and swimming and all different kinds of sport stuff and, you know, yard work. There's a lot of different things. And that way too, I didn't realize that cleaning my house every day was, you know, getting rid of more than a few calories. So it's nice that you can log that so you can see how you're, you know, progressing. And NOOM is all about not feeling bad. I really like that. They don't label food as bad, any kind of food. It's just some are more calorie dense than others. You know, like for instance, for the amount of raisins you would eat in this hand, you could eat 3 times the amount of grapes in this hand. So, I mean, it's the same food, but based on how it's produced, I guess, it's totally different. And so, you know, if you want to have a scoop of ice cream, you can have a scoop of ice cream, you know. Probably shouldn't have a whole banana split. I mean, you could, but you're like, this is what I did in NOOM. Everybody's allotted a certain amount of calories every day, and based on your activity level or how many calories you're burning doing other stuff, they add those calories back to your budget. So let's say my breakfast was 400 calories. Well, now I'm down those 400 calories for the day, but if I went on like a 45-minute hike, they're going to add 250 back. So that's kind of cool. Like it's almost like a reward system, but you don't have to do it. You know, you do what you can or what you want, and that's one of the things I really like. There's no judgment, no shame, no feeling bad about anything. You get a personal coach who will message you and keep in touch with you, talk with you, answer questions, give you ideas, and then after you've been in it, I think a few weeks, then you get a group you're in, and it's set up like social media, like it would be like for Facebook, where people can post and you comment, and then there's the group leader, one of the trainers or whatever, and they'll put some interesting posts up there and ask you, you know, different questions, and it's just really, really neat, and you just really feel like you're not alone in this journey, and there's other people to talk to, you know, and you're learning that some of your overeating and some of the ways you do things you weren't even aware of, and some of it's just environmental. And so I just find it to be a really positive experience, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. Now, how much weight have I lost, right? Because that's what everybody wants to know. I did too. I'll be honest with you, I haven't lost a lot of weight. I'm hoping that's because I'm building muscle, but I've only lost like 8 pounds. But I have lost inches in my waist, and that's what really mattered to me. I didn't really take measurements anywhere else, so I couldn't really say. My waist was the thing that was driving me. And I'll stand up and show you guys. I don't know if you're going to be able to see a difference or not. I can. 2 inches is a lot to me. And but I don't remember how much, you know, you guys have seen me in other videos. At least, you know, the last maybe year. I don't know. But let me change the camera and we'll take a look. Okay, here I am. Normally I don't even tuck a shirt in like this, but I thought you'd be able to tell a little bit better if I did. So here we go. Ta-da! Okay, so that was it. Let me know in comments if you noticed anything. But really, I feel like as long as I noticed, that's what really matters, because that's what was bothering me. You know, all of us are so kind and not critical to each other. You know, oh, so-and-so put on weight or whatever, and it's not a big deal to us because we're not living in that body. But the one we are in is what matters, right? And I just want to make clear that I didn't do this. I didn't start NOOM simply because I wanted to look better, which I do. Don't get me wrong, I do want to look better. But my health was more of a driving factor. Yes, I knew I was putting on this weight. I didn't like how I looked. I kept going up in sizes. But a lot of people I know on a personal level that are around my age or older, once they started putting on weight, it was hard for them to get it back off again. B, a bunch of them ended up with diabetes, and I really don't want diabetes. I'm familiar with the stuff that goes along with that, and I did not want that. And also getting older and gaining weight too is, you know, it puts more stress on your heart. You got to worry about clogged arteries and strokes and your kidneys and just so many more health ailments. And the way I feel is I've already got a lot of aches and pains and stuff that are with me to stay. I don't need to add more to it. You know, I mean, some things we can't avoid getting older. But this is something that is in our control. And that's the thing, the word, actually, now I think of it, that keeps coming back to me with NOOM is, it's made me feel more empowered, like more in control. You know what I mean? Oh goodness, you guys, the state of the world that we are in right now is absolutely insane. 5-10 years ago, if you would have told us this is what it would be like, we would never believe you. You know, we would never believe that this would be the state of things. And so, how we look is really the least of our worries. But, gotta stay healthy for whatever comes our way. And you feel better when you're healthy. I love taking these hikes now every day. And mostly I just love doing it because it's outside. When it's really hot, I won't go. Then I'll go to the mall or some other big store and walk around or whatever. But I so enjoy being outside in nature. with the trees and everything like that. So whenever I can, I do it. And it's a great stress reliever. And I do think it's also helped a bit with sleeping. So anyhow, that's my review on NOOM. That's what I think of it. I really enjoy it. I'll put a link down below, but like I do it through my phone, but I'm sure you can do it through their website. I'm sure they have a website if you don't want to do it that way, with the phone. Please make sure to leave me any questions you may have, and I will try my best to answer them. And let me know if you were ever on some other program that worked great for you. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about it. Anyhow, as always, it was nice talking to you. And you take care.